Gonna do a little sound check here. How you doing there, Fabio? How you doing, James? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming in. Can you guys hear me okay? And if you do, am I too loud? We'll test again. Sound check here. How you doing there? Double back on the voice there. We shut that off. Not quite. Well, we're all moved in, James, but still work to do. Okay, so once we get in game, if the volume of my microphone or the in-game volume needs adjusting, please let me know. Thanks, guys. Oh, thank you very much, James. All right, just going to plug in my phone here, keep it charged up because I'm reading comments off the phone. Okay. So knock on wood, this went off without a hitch. Now I am streaming in 1440 HD, so if the stream starts to buffer for you guys too much, let me know. I can always restart the stream if enough people have problems and do like 1060 or something. Okay, Jim. Jim it is. Jungle Jim. Okay, so I figured I'd just wait for hopefully a few more people to come pop in. What I wanted to show everybody was kind of like the game from its start. So I have not loaded a map yet at all. So the only thing I did was configure things, and it was very easy to do. It automatically detected the G27. I haven't tested it yet, but hopefully it's going to work out okay. Go ahead and take that Be Right With You screen off there. All right, so you guys were good enough to pop in early, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I don't want to leave you waiting too long. Don't want to bore the people that I have. So, and I'm going to be treating this also like a regular video in a way, because I'm thinking also of the stream archive, so people that come across it, they'll be able to see certain things. So here we are in the options menu, and like I said, it was pretty easy to set up. Most of the stuff was auto-populated. You just have to adjust your volume individually. And if you don't want to use your mouse, you can use the Q or E keys to advance forwards and backwards. Now, over here, all you see is mouse sensitivity. You have to go down to switch device. If you have a wheel or another peripheral, you'll see that, and any other device that you have plugged in. So this is quite a bit different from Farm Sim 17, this area here. These numbers don't match up with my settings in 17, so this is going to be a little guesswork. Usually Axis 1, I have it about 10%. The others, it really doesn't tell you which one is for the wheel, which one's for the pedal, which one's for the shifter, so we're going to have to see. Hopefully we can adjust this in-game. And then the C of controls to remap. So not going to be doing that today. But I do wish that they kind of did something else with this, because this is there's a lot of options, which is great, just like in the previous two iterations. But I don't know. It's just the way it's presented is a little what's the word I'm looking for? A little intimidating. Okay. So it did not detect my resolution. I had to put that in myself. It had a 1280 by 720, which was no go. And I'm running at a beautiful 162 FPS. I did unlock the FPS and went into developer's mode straight away in the game. I am going to be making a tutorial right away about how to do that, how to add money to the farm, all of that. And I'm going to include it all in one video, just like I did for 17. It's a little different in 19, but I'm going to show you step by step. Okay, so I think that's enough of all that. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's start a career, save game 1. And we're going to go with Farm Manager. New Farmer is a little too easy, I think. Farm Manager gives us the money. I'm going to add money in anyway, but start from scratch. That's a little too grindy. We may do a farm with this, but not for the first day. So we got Ravenport and Felsburn, as I'm sure all of you know from watching all the official previewers out there. Wonderful guy and a friend of mine, Arthur Chapman. He has been killing it. YouTube and Twitch. He has been streaming ever since he got a pre-release copy. He has been going 180 miles an hour with that and putting out, I mean, he spends entire days streaming. So he's been doing an awesome job. More power to him. Good job, Art. So we're going to do Ravenport. And a little different in the customization area. So we've got me. We'll just do EP. There we go. Little index finger and thumb typing. Now let's see what the reds look like here. Kind of like the deeper red. Cool. So same idea, just a nicely presented, a different nicely presented menu. Let's see, but we got a hat. Go through all the hats there. It'll be fun trying to get into the files and put my own logo on my hat. So Verstad, Unverfirth, TT, Trelleborg, Treffler, Thunder Creek. And there's that one. Something in German. Tatra, I know. Sour. Strautmann. Stoll. Still Stayer. Steppa. Stara. Silo King. Wow, there's a lot of them. Let's see if we can just find a nice one that matches. I love Pottinger. I used to love in FS15 the Pottinger, that little Pottinger sewing machine. I'm probably the only weird guy that liked it. Okay, so we have Manitou, Massey Ferguson. Let's see, it's probably in alphabetical order. So let's look at John Deere, shall we? I bet you're all sick of hearing that name by now, huh? So now we're going to have to do a green shirt, aren't we? There we go. Let's see, this one or this one. Let's go with that one. Oh, nice leather jacket. Leather vest. Okay, so we get a vest. That's it. Okay, that's good to start. I'll take it. Accessories, sunglasses. Oh yeah, I actually have a pair of sunglasses just like that, but they have mirrored blue lenses. Okay, see, Farmer Klein had jumped in. I'm sorry, Aaron, that I didn't see you there. Thank you very much for popping in. I really appreciate it. How you doing there, AK? Nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Forgive me if I don't get a hold of you right away here. I do look down, but I'm reading off my phone, and I'm blind. I have my computer glasses on, and the nice thing is it makes the monitor nice and close, but it makes my phone a little fuzzy. All right, so let's see. We got sunglasses. All right, I'll take those. I'm liking those. And let's see. Now, if I do character, it's probably going to get rid of all this. Character 2. No. Character 3. Nice. Nice. A few different ethnicity options, which is awesome. This looks like me, only he's slim and I'm not. Okay, we got the Mahindra all loaded in there. That's awesome. We're not deselecting that. I love that thing. I actually don't mind it at all. It's actually a bit beefier looking than the Gator. Let's go ahead and start. I know all of you are like, oh my gosh, will you please start? Let's see who we got here. We got the Moose also jumped in. Thank you very much, Moose. Game crashes when I enter certain vehicles. I'll have to keep that in mind, Moose. That's what we're here to look at today. I promised myself that I was not going to watch any of the official previewer stuff or anything like that because I wanted to jump in the game, and have it fresh. But then, like I said before, my friend Arthur started live streaming and it tortured me, so I had to start looking. And it's a good thing I did because there was some issues and bugs that they encountered in the pre-release. I want to see if they still exist in this. And there's also something that kind of bothered me with the placeables, and we're going to look into that as well. Okay, so we're going to start at Ravenport. Move my pop filter back a little bit here. You have enough money to start the farming business of your dreams. Wow, that's great. What will your specialty be? We'll find out, won't we? I'm not going to read all that. Now, I had put in the XML. Oh, I didn't do dollars. I did everything else. I did acres and all that, but I forgot to do dollars. Let's see what we can do on the fly here. So here's our settings. So I did do the miles. Just we got to do. And it's nice. I think pound is the pound is now added in. It was just, I believe, before euros and dollars. Now they have the British pound. Awesome. Little shout out to the Brits there. It's about time they acknowledge in something in here, huh? They don't put out any British maps in here, but that's okay. My friends at Frontier Design, they make the best Irish and British maps and American maps as well that I've ever played on. And I'm not just saying it because I'm biased. Okay, so reset vehicle. So I think I got all of that good in there. So we'll just save that. And let's see what else we can do here on the fly. Okay, so I can redo the controls right in here during the game. That's awesome. That's great. And then all of our tutorials. And I will be looking through those off cam. But it seems like they have quite a bit more than they have in the past, which is great. Let's see. So the Moose says, so far only tractors run for me. Oh, and thank you, James, my cool farmer dude. Got a little gangland going with the leather vest, but okay. So here's our stats. That's nice. The menus are really nice. I have to admit, it's much more easier on the eyes. So here's some contract missions in here. That's awesome. Very nice graphics with this. You have no pens or animals. That's all right. Here's our spreadsheet of our finances. And let's see. So total. So the balance, we have a 1.25 million. So 1.2 million. Okay. And I'll have to be adding to that because you know me. I got the shopping eye. Love the menu. It zooms in a lot closer than it did in 17. So that's great. You can really get down there and look. And I also like the way that they have redesigned the map, the mini map in this map. You can see the roads. They're more clearly defined. Main roads, B roads, or secondary roads as some may know them as, and the way the fields are done. It looks more crisp and sharp and much more detailed. So great job on that. I hope that the mod authors all follow this little design as well. And we got the fruit types and our growth. Soil composition. And I know you guys have seen all this, but I'm excited. I've been waiting, just like all of you, a long time. Okay, so now, how the heck do we get on out of here? There we go. So we spawned into Ravenport, and it looks like we may have been sleeping or squatting on the land in this shed over here. So that's me. I'm a squatter. My humble abode. That's probably all I have right now until I build a house. There he is, Greg. How are you, Greg? Welcome to the stream. Great to see you, my friend. Let's take a jog down the hill here. Now, I will say that one thing that Arthur was talking about, and even Daggerwin was talking about, is the stream recordings, or the regular video recordings really don't do this a whole heck of a lot of justice. I'm looking on my phone and it looks really good, but it looks to me even better on my monitor. So really nice. Now let's see what we got here. That's a scary looking little thing there. Little root, a little piece of the tree there. Okay. You don't sit on that stump. Let's see what we got here. Can we do anything with you? No. Okay. Now it looks like this is supposed to maybe open. Maybe a modder in the future will do that, or at least it'll turn the light on or something. No gold nuggets, but we got a well. Let's see. Can we see down there? Oh yeah. Now this will take your arm off if you're not paying attention. Little pump action going there. Little sump pump, sewer pump, probably a water pump. Nice old car. Oxygen David has put this car many times in his maps, and I don't know what it is. I just love to see things like that out here. Oh, and look at that. We got some poppies. Oh, they all bent over all at once. Looks like here we go. We got some pine cones on the ground. I thought they were truffles at first. I would have snatched those out of the ground and ran down and sold them. Truffles are worth a mint. So it does to me look a bit more lush and green. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, these bend over as you walk. It would have been nice. The one thing that I was, and maybe it does, I don't know, but I haven't seen anybody do it yet. One thing that I would have really liked to see is an option to have third-person view as well as first-person view. I guess I was really looking forward to that, especially because of some of the way that I do my YouTube videos. It would have been nice to have that option. Kind of like in Bus Simulator 18, you can just kind of click down on your middle wheel and scroll back, and you'll zoom out to a third person. That would have been really nice. But anyway. And I sure miss some of my mods, like my my walking speed. Let's see how the menu looks here. So it doesn't look like we have any errors, which is lovely. Get rid of that. So let me tab through, and we'll get to our flight. It's probably doesn't look like it's in the same order. Remove wildlife. No, we don't want to do that. Set farm. Okay. Let's see. Let's check down here and see who's chit-chatting with us. Hey, I hope you had a good day at work there, Greg, and thanks for joining the stream right after you got here. And there he is, Simulation for the Nation, Mr. SFTN. How you doing, Adam? Nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it, guys. I know I've been out of it for a while. I've just been so busy with everything. And I'm just scrolling through the little developers menu just so you can see some of the options that you have available as well, as I'm trying to get to the flight mode. Don't want to quit. All right. There's a lot of options in here now. Some of them, I don't even know what they are. And I don't push things when I don't know what they are. Not anymore, at least. Now, I don't see where is flight. Please. Please, help me. Frame rate limit. Animal. Autosave. Okay, I'm seeing some of the old familiars. I don't see toggle flight mode. Oh, that's going to make me cry if it's not in here. Toggle debug. Toggle debug jump. Toggle flight mode. Yes, thank you. Now, just got to remember how to do it. All right, it was Q. There we go. All right, let's get up over here. Give myself some room. Life Out West is absolutely phenomenal, Adam. Thank you for asking. Much more than I expected. Really getting settled in nicely. Got to know some nice people out here. Got to meet one of my subscribers as he came through out here, which I have a little video clip, which I've been waiting to put in my first recorded FS19 video of our little meetup out here. Really, really nice fella. His name is Greg, and he's in the stream. So really was thrilled to meet him. And I haven't forgot about the video, Greg. All right, so before it used to be Q. So let me see here. Shift. And I can't seem to get it to go. Let's see, tab. Oh, went into the train. Hey, let's look inside. Nice. Oh, that's right. I'm trying to turn the wheel. The train's on a track, you idiot, Eustace. All right. Let's see. We could tab into something else. Probably not. There's probably nothing else here to tab into. Okay, so let's get out. There we go. Okay, well, the usual suspects don't seem to be working. Let's see. Maybe, did it go through? Player flight mode true. Okay. Oh, J. That's right. We had to activate it with J. Ooh, that took off. Much faster to go up and down. But it's pretty slow flying. I missed my speed mod. Look at that. The train stops right in the middle of the road. And let's see, what time is it up there? It's 9:25 in the morning. So, yeah, that's great when everybody's going to work. Okay, so let's stop fooling around here. And let's go in the store and buy something here. Yeah, Sim, you're right. It was J. Just have an artery block. Hence the new slogan on my logo, if you saw it. Broken Brain Entertainment. It fits me quite well. All right, so P is still the store. P is in purchase. And there's the buildings. So this is one thing that I'm very curious about. I'm just going to place a building down kind of sort of random. We'll look for a good place to do it. And then, like over here in the dirt, here we are. Well, that's not dirt. It's covered by grass. But that looks like a hint from Giants that it's a good place to put things down. So let's do that. So let's see. I wanted something. Let's do this first. See, farmhouses, which would be one. So I'll go ahead and put the farmhouse in. And then I'm going to delete them. And I'm going to see... you know, what's left behind, because in the pre-release the foundations to some of the buildings were left behind. Oh, you know what, I got to buy the darn field. Boy, I tell you, I'm batting 1,000 today. Let's see, where am I? So this property, does it go with field 9? Possibly. right, so everything is on. We own nothing, so I can't really Shanghai it over there. Okay, so, am I going to get over there? I'm going to have to do the traditional means. Let's look here. Dollars. Yeah, just going to have to, let's see, let's go over here and visit. I wonder, could I visit it over here somewhere? No. Okay. Let me stop getting on people's nerves. Visit. There we go. Now, mini-map is still the same button. That's great. So some nice familiar things. With all amongst the new, we have some nice familiar things. So the thing is where do I purchase this field from? We might be able to purchase it just by standing in it like before. Doesn't look like it. Oh, bending down the guy's corn. This is why I don't usually do first looks. All right, so you know what? Let's go like pan zoom lands X. There we go. Okay. No, didn't even have to do that. Yes, I do want to buy the land. So that gives me with that. Field 5, with it, that was over here. So let's buy that. Now I probably don't have enough for a house, right? So let's see, can't just fast travel over there, or can you? Balance value. So let's sell that because I don't need that right now. Let's put it back. And we'll go back over here. Okay, so we got back up to 890,000. Ooh, look at the river down there. Looks like the mighty Colorado. Ooh, this is painfully slow. I should have bought the Mahindra first and drove out here. Probably could have drove out here backwards 3 times. Come on, run, run. Run, Eustace, run. All right, let's get out of flight mode. Seems like we make better time this way. There we go. I think this is a good place. Okay, so the house was 350,000, so we can get away with that. There we are. Get down this map here. So there we go. Grid snapping C. Okay, so this kind of, if you hold down C, it looks like you can find the places a little better. So just hold down letter C and you can grid snap. I like that. I like it. All right, so yeah, that's how I move myself. Change placement height. Oh, nice, nice. And rotate. Okay, so the arrows rotate. Very good. So that looks like the front door. So we're going to put you back here. I like to be set back from the road. Not that it's going to last. Okay, so we got that one. And then we're going to do a shed. And then we're going to delete it. So this is 9,000. Let's just do this one. And we'll hold down C for grid snapping. I like the shed over here. See, when you misbehave, back in my day, you get taken out to the woodshed. Okay, so we're going to put you right here. There we go. Okay, so now that we've gotten all that out of the way, so what I noticed when Arthur was playing, when he went to remove the shed, it left the cement foundation, which, like here where it's nice and flat, is okay, but when you alter the terrain, if you want it set up higher, or if it went up, you know, against the hill and they had to raise the terrain, then it's going to leave it like that, which not a big fan of that. So let's see, saving. Oh, it's autosave. Okay, well, I'm going to have to shut that off. I don't like autosave. Let's see. So now, if I go into the shop and go into the garage, so we have this. So let's sell it. And let's see what happens. Yeah. So it leaves the texture, the foundation, the the plate behind. So it doesn't look like there's any way to get rid of that without going into the game XML and editing that. Let's see. Yeah. So let's sell this. Let's see what happens with that. Well, there we go. Well, in the meantime, if placing down a house and taking it away is a great way to get a dirt lot. So, and then you could probably use the shed and, put that down and delete it to make the whole yard cement. So until they get the texture roller, or however they said they were going to do it. That's not a bad idea. Let's see here. Where's my money? 702,000. Yeah, that's... Yeah, if I boosted up my money, I can do that. I can just take this and plunk it down and make a road coming in to the house. Make the whole yard cement. So in that way, it's a benefit. But I wonder, you know what? I wonder if you can plow this up if you put create new field. That's what we're going to have to do. Let's get our tractor. And hopefully, at least my steering wheel, I hope, is going to be set up right. As a matter of fact, hold on one second. Let me see something here. And hey, Joe, how are you? Silver News? Mr. Barnes, great to see you. Okay, so one thing I'm curious of here is, hopefully my screensaver will come off there. I know there's a little delay. And hopefully it'll show my desktop. It should. So if I go from, let's see, documents. I want to see if I can edit the money while the game is still running. Let me save it. Save game. Okay, so we got to go in there. All right, let's see if it'll edit the money while it's still running. So D. Now we got to do C documents. I don't keep it in the D's. Okay. Documents. Farming Simulator 2019. Save game 1. So documents, my games, Farming Simulator 2019, and then whatever save game you want. And then you have to go into the Farms XML, not the Career Game Save anymore. It's Farm XML. So I'll right click and open that with Notepad++. And let's see here. So let's look for money, search, find, cap locks off. There we go. Should be on the top line. Money. So let's put 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's hit save. And let's see, let's go back in the game and see if it took it. No. So let's quit the game and see if it'll take it then. We'll get totally out of it. Okay, so for anybody that wants to know where the developers mode is, so let me show you here. Let me just close that out for you. We'll get out of Farms as well. So after you go into Farming Simulator 2019, so Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 2019, you're going to come down to the Game XML, not the game settings, but the Game XML. Right click on it, open it with Notepad or Notepad++. If you got it, I like ++, it's free and it's great. And then you're just going to go right down to the bottom and you're going to see Development Controls. And you're just going to change the false to true, click Save, and you're done. And then when you go into the game, you'll be able to unlock your FPS. If you have a monitor that runs over 60 Hertz, you just hit F3, it'll unlock it, and it'll enable it to go over 60 if you have that type of monitor. So that's it for that. Okay, so let's just get Farms back in here. Actually, let's just go back in the game and see what it did. I'm doing great, Joe. Thanks for asking. And congratulations, by the way. I saw that you got a pre-release copy. Good for you. And my buddy Danny, Aussie Medic, is here. How are you, Danny? Nice to see you. Sorry I missed you as soon as you came in. Too busy scratching my head. Okay. So something that didn't like that with something. Something didn't happen here. Let's see. There it goes. Okay. Maybe just wanted to register the changes. All right. So it didn't seem to. It's not going to do it until we go back in the game. That's right. So that's another thing is when you see when you go to load your save game, you'll still see the old amount until you load the game, and then it should register. Let's see. Yep, there we go. $20 million. Awesome. And I'm going to get that down to normal speed on the time. Okay. So now then, let's go into the garage and let's do what I'm supposed to do. Small tractors. I don't want a small tractor. Oh, medium tractors and large tractors. Look at that. I like that a lot. Here's my favorite right here. I love Fent also. When I do the Felsburn map, I'm going to use the Fent harvester and the Fent and the Steyr equipment. But today, let's see, the 8R is here as well. Let's see, so the 7R, 31 miles an hour, 269 horsepower, and then the 8R goes up to 290. We're going to get the 8, of course. Michelin tires. This garage is so nice. I know you guys have been hearing it for the past week with everybody else, but I just can't help but say it. Oh, that's great, Danny. Please give Annie a hug for me, will you? Okay, so we got 3 options with that. And let's see what it does to our 295R, 8400R. 8400. I don't see it changing. There it goes. So 390 for 450 horsepower. That's good. Geez, I hope somehow Stevie makes his Culti-Plow again. I know we have some in the game, but I liked his 10-meter Culti-Plow. Rear twins. Ooh, yeah. Dual twins. No room today for those. Okay, let's go ahead and buy it. Yes, I do want to buy it. And go back, and let's get out of here and go into implements or plows. Let's see. So we got a plow. And let's see. This is a working width of 2.5 meters. No. So these are both 2.5, 4.9. Okay, so the Kuhn is no longer in the game, at least up to this point. They might add it in later. That's what I assume. So, all right, let's get this one. We just need to do it as a test. Universal mold boards or the slatted. We're just going to do universal. We don't need like that Harrow type deal. Okay, 14,000. A bargain. Now, let's go over to the shop. Where are you, shop? Now, I don't see them labeled. Okay, only when you click on them, I guess. Railroad East, I'm assuming. Is this the shop over here? Ranch. Sawmill. Why is my equipment not showing up, though? Maybe because I have to do over... No. Let's see, fruit types, soil, growth. Okay, so that has nothing to do with it. Sorry, guys. I know maybe I'm killing you with this, but gotta kind of do a little head scratching before... So, my friend Danny says that he's watching here and his wife is watching over at Ducky's, over at Duck Zorly's. Good deal. All right, so what's this? So this is one thing that's confusing me a little here, if anybody knows how to get the labels to appear. I feel so stupid. Animal dealer. Okay, so if I turn that off. Okay, so I turn that back on. Maybe they just need resetting. I don't know. Okay, shop. There we go. Visit. Right, so hopefully, now I don't hear the game sound whatsoever in my headphones here. That's another thing, which is quite odd. Let's see. That's one thing that I'm missing. Hold on a second here, guys. Let's see what's going on. Open volume mixer, Steam, speakers, no. Let's try that. I'm not sure. Nope. Okay. So get out of there. And we're going to go into, let's go into sound settings. Yep, that looks right. Okay. Sounds. Okay, so general. Okay, there should be something here that so playback. Let's make sure that my mic is set to okay, so Razer surround, that should be set. Let's see what happens if I do this. Yeah, I don't want it through the mic, I want it through the Razer headphones, which it is. Recording, Yeti mic, default. Okay. Alright, so it's got to be something in the game then with me. See, because I don't even see Farming Simulator listed here in the soundboard. And it should show a little scroll, and it should see the farm game settings. So let's go into the menu here. Sorry about this, guys, but I was just like, hey, how come I can't hear anything happening in the game? All right, master volume, vehicle volume, everything's here. Radio off. Well, from what I've seen, Danny, I haven't tested the Veil physics personally, but they don't look like they've changed at all. They're still unruly for what I've seen in the videos. Let's see. I'm at a loss with that, guys, with the sound. There might have to be something that would have to quit the game for to see. Because everything here looks to be the way it should be. So let's save and just reload the game and see what happens. You guys can still hear me, right? Anybody still watching? Let me know if you can still hear me. And I'm going to totally quit the game. And we're going to go back in. Okay. Thank you, Danny. Like I said, guys, I'm sorry if this is driving you nuts. This is kind of why I never do first looks, because you find out a lot of things that you usually address off cam. But, you know, this is how it goes. And I wonder what this is all about here. It gives me a black screen for a bit, and then it starts to do its thing. So something don't seem to be right here. And this is going on a bit longer than I'm comfortable with. There we go. Okay, let's go into options. Master volume on, music off. I don't want any music. Head tracking off. I don't know. Well, I don't know what it could be clashing with, Danny, because there's no mods in the game. That's what I would think if I had a bunch of mods, but that's very odd that it's doing this. Input help mode auto. Okay, multiplayer English, blah, blah, blah. High custom. Windowed mode off. VSync off. Yeah. I see nothing. Okay. I don't know. Let's see, does the farm show up yet? Okay, so Farming Simulator's shown up now. So hopefully when I go back in the game, it'll load up with sound that I can hear. Oh yeah, NVIDIA. Man, you never know, because they've been updating like crazy. NVIDIA. I've gotten, literally in the past couple weeks, I've gotten 3 updates. Let's see. Nope. I hear nothing. That is so weird. I have no idea. Let me do something here. Hold on a second. Okay. No, it wasn't that. All right, so that's up. Okay, so that's definitely what we want. Yeah, and then see, it's buggy. Yeah, and see, and now, no sound. Again, so it might be a Windows update as well. I'm not sure. But even though there's no game sound right now, I'm going to continue. Actually, hold on a second. I have an idea in GeForce. So you get to see all my secrets here. Okay, so microphone volume, system sounds at 40. Volume, stop broadcasting to change the number. I don't want to change the number and do the looking. Audio, here we go. System sounds, microphone. Yep. Volume 60, system sounds 40. Looks good. Not sure what's going on, guys. But I'm not going to let it spoil my little experiment, so. Alright, so my pedals don't work either. Well, the backwards one works. Alright, forwards works. Brake is backwards. Oh no, I forgot, because with drive control. That's okay though. I miss drive control already. I'm sure it's something simple what's going on here, but okay, so here I am down at the shop. So we're going all the way up over here to the homestead. Doesn't show it, didn't put anything on the map as far as the house goes. We'll have to tag this place, or can we tag this field? No. Alright, we'll just tag that. That'll get us over there. There we go. Oh, Greg said, let's see what Greg said here. So I just started my game so I could get dev mode turned on, and mine seemed to work fine. No black screen, sound, etc. Okay, well, yeah, there's something funky town going on here, so I'll get it sorted out later. But I at least want to get this part all situated. Okay, get my phone where I can see it. Sorry if you hear the whirring of the wheel too much, guys. this way. So let's see, do I have 900 degrees of rotation? No. So that'll have to tweak also. That's okay. That's easy to do. Whoa, steering is overly responsive. Definitely going to have to fix that. And it looks like my next left. And the signals work. That's good. So it'll just be minimal tweaking. Yeah, definitely. Look at that. I could turn on a dime. Let's see. Let's go this way. I might cheat and where did my little beacon go? There it is. It's just a little hard to see out there. A really nice map to drive around. Yeah, I'm noticing the, look at this here. Let me take it off. Let me lock it back at 60 and see what happens. Yeah. Maybe it doesn't like 165 FPS. Look at this, because the F1 menu before was flashing back and forth, see? All right, now it seems to be not doing it. Not quite sure. Yeah, maybe it just doesn't like 165. So let's just lock it at 60 FPS for now. And if you guys are wondering, down in the lower right-hand corner of my screen, you probably can't see it because it's so tiny, but I have the little FPS going there. Ugh, yeah, definitely have to get the wheel tweaked up. So it's going to be on my left over here. I hope it saved the house or the foundation. Hello. Well, overclocking the game, Danny, exactly. All right, so it's over here on the right. So there it is. So let's see. Let's step out here, lower it down, and I think letter Y is create new fields, if I remember correctly. Yep. Oh yeah. See, so you can get rid of it. So you can just plow and cultivate back in grass. Of course, it'll look a little funny because there's dirt down in between the grass here, but you can plow this entire thing up and plant grass. So that's cool. That'll do until the roller comes along. Now, one thing I'm curious about is if I go and put another shed back in there, I wonder, will it go away? It should. Yep. Well, it's underneath it, but cool. All right, well, that works out. All I need to do is make a little road out to my little place there. Let's untag that, shall we? Okay. So I think because of the problems, guys, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of cut it off here. If I get it worked out, I will stream again this evening. If not, I'm going to stream again tomorrow because I want to give this a proper effort. But, you know, again, I wanted to kind of show you guys from the start, from me first walking into the game. In hindsight, I don't know how you feel about it. I probably shouldn't have. I should have done what I usually do, have everything all set and ready to go, and then see where the chips fall after that. But it's a little unfortunate that this spoiled this stream for us. But I apologize. And I want to thank you guys very much for tuning in. And for those that live in an area where you don't have to go to bed in the next hour or so, feel free to come back and join me if I come back. If not, I'll stream at a more friendly time for everybody tomorrow, for my Aussie friends and my UK friends and friends throughout Europe as well as America. So thanks very much, guys. I really appreciate it. Take care.